Hello dear students, hope you're all fine. Welcome back to Bosco Campus Vision, Campus TV channel of Kottayam Don Bosco College. So I am dealing the paper Communicative Applications in English, which is the open course offered by BA English Language and Literature. So this is the third lecture of Communicative Applications in English. So in the last two lectures we discussed about listening skills. Today I will be dealing with the speaking skills. So let's begin our class. Speaking skill is one of the important skills of a language, and it is through this skill we communicate very effectively. Sometimes we would like to communicate very passionately our feelings or our emotions. So it is mainly through this skill we actually communicate, we actually deliver our message. So for a professional or for a job seeker, the skill is very important. So when you go for a job interview, they will definitely check your speaking skills and your mastery in language. So because this skill is important for communication. Okay, so when we discuss the speaking skills, it has many sub skills, but grammar, pronunciation, vocabulary and also fluency, these four sub skills are very important for speaking skills. So of these vocabulary, it is vocabulary, that means word power. It is we are actually developing, we are actually enriching through our studies or readings. And in the case of grammar, we learn grammar when we used to practice in that particular language. And fluency also when we acquire fluency while practicing in that language. And in the case of pronunciation, especially for a second language like English, we should definitely study pronunciation. So for us, English is not our native language, it is a second language. So we should learn phonetics in order to understand the pronunciation of that language. Now let's check what is phonetics. Phonetics actually you had already learned in your first semester English classes, so this term is maybe very familiar to you. So phonetics is that aspect of linguistics which deals with the production, transmission and reception of speech sounds. So sounds, or it is also known as phonemes. So phonemes, from that word is a Greek word. So from the word phoneme, it derived the word phonetics. So it is that aspects of linguistics which deals with the production, how to produce a sound, production, then transmission, how to transmit a sound, and reception, how to receive, how for a speaker, how he receive that sound. So production, transmission and reception of speech sounds. So in phonetics, actually in English we have we all know that in English we have only 26 alphabet, but this 26 alphabet, in order to represent this 26 alphabets, we have 44 sounds in English. Okay, English is an unphonetic language. Why English is called an unphonetic language? Because there is no one-to-one correspondence in between the sounds and the spelling which represent. Okay, so for the word knowledge, Knowledge, that is the spelling, but we pronounce that knowledge. K is silent there. And for the word psychology, Psychology, that is psychology. And instead of reading it psychology, we read it as simply psychology. Phonetics is that aspect of linguistics which deals with the production, transmission and reception of speech sounds. Speech sounds are also known as phonemes. So the word phonetics is derived from the word phoneme, which is a Greek word which means sound. And as I told you, English is an unphonetic language. So what do you mean by unphonetic language? That means there is no one-to-one correspondence in between the sound and the spelling which represent. So that is why English is an unphonetic language. But when we consider the case of Malayalam language, that is a phonetic language. Whatever we write on the blackboard, it should be read. But in the case of Malayalam, we should not pronounce all the spelling that we write on the blackboard. So that is the speciality of English. So now let's check the classification of speech sounds, classification of phonemes. So we have, in order to represent 26 alphabets in English, we have 44 phonemes. These 44 phonemes are classified into vowel sounds and consonant sounds. So we have 20 vowel sounds and 24 consonant sounds. These vowel sounds are again classified into pure vowels and diphthongs. We have 12 pure vowels and 8 diphthongs. And these pure vowels are again classified into long vowels and short vowels. So this is actually the classification of speech sounds. Now let's check what is syllable. Syllable is the unit of sound. So a syllable contains more than one sound. It is a group of sounds, and the speciality of a syllable is a syllable should have a vowel sound. It can also a diphthong, either a vowel sound or a diphthong. A diphthong is treated as a vowel sound in a syllable. So syllable is actually group of sounds which we can produce in one chest pulse. Okay, we can produce how many sounds we can produce in one chest pulse. So the number of that group of sound is called a syllable. Okay, now we are going to discuss how to find the syllable structure of a word. How to find the syllable structure of a word. So for your university examination, one mark question may be asked from this session. Write down the syllable structure of a word. So here I am taking an example. So here I am taking the word pen. So in order to write the syllable, in order to find out the syllable structure of a word, we must know how to transcribe words. So for the transcription purpose, in the first semester itself, you had already learned the international phonetic alphabets. That means 44 phonemes. So I am going to transcribe this word pen. So it is transcribed as. So usually transcription is putting within the slanted lines. So transcription. So first sound is P, then A, then M. So it is transcribed like this. This is pronounced as pen. So in order to give the structure of these syllables, we have to represent C for consonant sound and V for vowel sound. Okay, now let's take this as an example. So this first sound is P. That's a consonant sound. So in order to represent a consonant sound, we can write C. The next sound is a vowel sound, A. It is a vowel sound. So in order to represent vowel sound, we can write V. Next sound is N. It is a consonant sound. So for that, we write C. So the syllable structure of this word pen is C, V, C. Okay, syllable structure of the word is C, V, C. Okay, now let's check another example. Next word is rain. This word is rain. This transcription of this word is, first sound is R. Then comes a diphthong, that is A. A. Okay, a diphthong A. Then last sound N. So this is transcribed like this, rain. So we can adopt the same way. In order to represent the consonant sound, we use C, and in order to represent the vowel sound, we use V. So the first sound is a consonant sound. So for that, I write C. Then what comes next? This is a diphthong. Okay. So here in syllable structure, we should take as a diphthong as a vowel. So here I am going to write V. So last sound is again a consonant sound, CVC. So what about the syllable structure of this word? Rain, CVC. So this is the format of finding out the syllable structure. I hope you understood. Now let's check how to find out the number of syllables in a word. Okay, so syllable, as I told you, it is a group of sounds. A syllable should have a vowel sound, and that vowel sound can be a diphthong. So syllable is actually count on the basis of the number of vowel sound in a word. Now, okay, let us check the previous example here. So the word pen. The word pen is transcribed like this. Okay. P, A, N. So 3 sounds pen. So this is the transcription of the word pen, and we can produce the word pen within our one chest pulse, single chest pulse. Okay, so we can produce this word in our single chest pulse. So that is why, and here we have only one vowel sound, which is our vowel sound here, that is A sound. Okay, we have only one vowel sound. So syllable is count on the usually syllable is counted on the basis of the number of vowel sound. So here we have only one vowel sound, that is why this is a monosyllabic word. Okay, this is a monosyllabic word. So in the case of rain, the word rain, the transcription is like this, rain. So here we have first a consonant sound, second a diphthong, then last a consonant sound. So how many vowels present here in this word? No vowels, but here we have a diphthong, which is the diphthong A. So this diphthong can be treated as a vowel. So how many vowel sounds are here? Only one vowel. So this is also a monosyllabic word because it has only one syllable. So monosyllabic word. Next word is teacher. How do you pronounce this word? It is teacher. Why R is silent? Because R comes at the word final position. So that's why R is silent. So it is pronounced as teacher. So now let's I'm going to write the transcription of the word teacher. This is the transcription teacher. So first we have T, then ch. So in this I am going to divide this particular word into two. T, ch. Because here we have a vowel sound and here also we have a vowel sound. So which is the vowel sound here? That is E. So T. So this is one syllable. T. Which is the vowel sound here? This is the vowel sound. This is the vowel sound E. And this is the consonant sound. So here we have one syllable. And next is ch. So here ch sound is a consonant sound and a sound is a vowel sound. So here also we have a vowel sound. So in total we have two vowel sounds. So this word is a disyllabic word. Disyllabic word. So in this way we can find out the number of syllables in a word. So it can be monosyllabic, disyllabic, trisyllabic or polysyllabic. So this is the way of finding out the number of syllables in a word. So this is a sure question for your university examination. I hope you understood. Here I am concluding today's class. So don't forget to do the assignment and send me back through WhatsApp. Then only you will get the attendance. See you in the next class. Thank you.